I'm Gary Ingham, Head of IT over at Burgess Farms. Been in the business for 14 years. The business itself started off in the market down in London. Now we are selling carrots, potatoes, parsnips, garlic into supermarkets and also some of the home delivery services. In this industry, we have to be careful with finances because it's low margins, high cost. So basically when we buy equipment in, we have to make sure it's stressed as much as it can and full value is returned back to the business. We got into the end of life of our old machines and we decided that it was the right time to kind of strategise going to the cloud, purely because we didn't want to be a small fish and end up having a lot of outages that weren't really looked after. So currently we are using your private cloud offering, and I say currently because that may grow as we grow as a partnership. What that concises is all of our central servers are hosted in your private area over at Birmingham, and we have full DR availability over at Bolton as well. And that was a big plus to us because when we had physical equipment, we only had DR on the most kind of important servers, the most critical. Now we have it across the suite. It also moved us away from a CapEx model, more towards an OpEx model. For this start of business, that's perfect. All your money's coming in at one point in time. The rest of the year, you're actually spending because you're putting the seed in the ground to grow. So an OpEx model means that you can pro-rata it across the year and you have no hidden surprises. Expanding, we know what that cost's going to be before we do it. I mean, we haven't also got to go out and buy some equipment. We're just growing into your portfolio. So overall, the project went really well. We did have some technical issues around the speeds on discs, and we managed to come up with a solution where we could get moved across to quicker discs and also enhance some of the offerings that we had cost neutral. So it showed good flexibility from your side. And we found roughly within around a 4-week period, all the issues were mitigated. The ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, it's a Microsoft Dynamics product and we utilise it to track everything within our packaging stores, houses. What it means is that if we get asked any questions from an auditing point of view, or if we get asked any questions from a customer, we can give them complete, accurate information. The kind of system has to be up for 100% of the time, or as close to that as it can be, because it has to be able to be there for information being inputted, but it also has to be there for information getting extracted.
So my name's Amy and I'm farm technical lead. So on a day-to-day basis, I look at the crop and then collaborate with data with the wider group to get an idea of how yields and defects are looking. The Citrix system is really reliable. I've never encountered any issues with it.
Everybody knows the system throughout, know how to support the system. We also have the ISOC, and they're able to provide us support as and when we've needed it. We have had a couple of blips, and they've been able to fix them within no time at all compared to previous providers. But also, we've got a partner now that understands us as a business. We've had account managers come out to sites before so they can understand the challenges we have within our full environment. So you haven't got somebody at the end of the phone who's just saying, well, I'm not too bothered. You've got somebody who's actually looking to follow up on that. If I was approached and asked to give a reference for Intercity, I would say 100%. What we've gone through as our journey with Intercity, it has been a true partnership.